What is up, Viff? How's it going, buddy? It's the usual. I'm late as usual, but you know what? When you're late, you're fashionably on time. That's what people say. And I brought along a guest. Who's here?
Sup?
Yes, his name is Sup. That's his name. My best friend Sup. Anyway. We are going to play Battlefield 2042 at some point. I'm probably not streaming that. I have no desire. I almost barely don't want to, but I want to get the free stuff that'll only be available for a limited time. So, that's my fate. I'm becoming a Battlefield whore again. Can you believe it? At this point, I'm never going back to Call of Duty. Call of Duty going to reinvent itself entirely and become a World War II shooter again before I play it. Again. My sound is so high. The game volume's fine, right? I think it's fine. I haven't changed it.
Yeah. Black Ops 7 actually may gear up to be a good game.
Black Ops 7 continuing Black Ops 2's story is the most insane shit possible because it means that in order to get the full story of the Treyarch timeline, you literally had to sit around for like 17 years of Call of Duty. Like, no joke. 17 years of Call of Duty. I forget where we were last time. You literally had to wait around for 17 years. You had World at War. What is it? World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops Cold
2.
War, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. This timeline is all over the place. And that's
Black
why...
Ops 4 doesn't count because it's purely multiplayer.
Yeah, it doesn't have any story.
There wasn't a story for it.
No story, so it doesn't count. Hey, I'm cool with that. Black Ops 7, people said they were running out of ideas when they made the third game. I mean, ironically, Black Ops has so much potential because it's a historic game. So, like, they actually could make a ton of them. So, I don't know. I don't really have... I just don't like the way COD plays now. I much prefer Battlefield, to be completely honest. Something about Battlefield is basically unchanged and just still very fun. My sound was up, stupid low sound vids on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I get that. You listen to that ASMR, buddy? Listen, I won't judge. I listen to ASMR. What, fuck it. That's how I clock out, dude. You can listen to like those synthesized like space noises. Pretend you're in space visiting the cosmos, and then mentally imagine yourself like flying your ship around as you gently drift off into a nice relaxing slumber. Hell yeah. Remember, the mind is a terrible thing to waste, folks, so don't. Thank me later. Acrobatics, very nice. You can jump several times in a row across a body of water. Acrobatics is 75. Those are the educational entertainment videos like Tier Zoo. I've listened to a couple. I think we might have talked about that once. There was that one dude that made the video for Disney. I forget his name. It was like the only video I saw from him. He just randomly hit the algo. And I was like, sure, I'll watch this. Some video about a guy, about Disneyland rides or some shit. I forget the channel. I'm silenced. Alright, I'll just wait. Okay. Hello, Narg. It was a recap video and the sound very, very low. Listen, I fucked up my sound too, so I can't even hate. Sometimes getting sound right is so random because every single video game has like a different sound threshold, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. So some games are really, really quiet. Some games, the instant you boot them, it's like the the THX logo? You know the one. What asshole really thought that was a good idea, by the way? Can I get... Dude, silence is so stupid. Whoa, he shoulder tackled me. What the hell was that? Okay, that was very interesting. What a truly unique game this is. Resist disease on self. That's useless when you have cure disease. Okay, broke himself. Very nice. Anyway, hope everyone's week has been pretty well. Nothing major with me, you know. I did record today, so there will be a video for tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm going to play Death Stranding. How about you, Max? What have you been up to?
Playing the Damon X Machina Titanic Scion demo.
You know what's funny? I bought the first game and never played it.
It is a fun game. You should definitely play it.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy the sequel and then not play it until the second one. Or I'll buy the sequel and then I won't play it till I play the first one, maybe. And having a Fallout kick, so I picked up my Fallout 3 playthrough backup. Okay. Look at that. I'm sure the TV show had nothing to do with it. But no, that's cool. I mean, Viv was telling me about it, and like, I just can't, man. Every time Hollywood gets their hands on something I love, I just kick and scream and flail. Yeah, honestly, if they remaster it, that's gonna be this 2.0. And they just randomly drop it one day. No fanfare, no nothing, no leaks at all. Just, oh, here's a Fallout 3 remaster, guys. Enjoy. Maybe, like, the only thing I would say is definitely patch a couple of the bugs, personally, but whatever. But that said, if they don't patch anything, they won't patch the shop exploit. So take your pick. I forget how to do it. It's like you have to sell 2 of the same item back, and it like glitches the game out because it thinks that you have the item and simultaneously don't. So you could just sell the items, you could just sell a bunch of stuff and then use those items to get it back over and over and over again. Something like that. I haven't done it in a long while. And Narg is playing Persona. Which Persona, Narg?
Persona.
You want you take your heart? I cannot believe that dude called me for that. You know he was eye-fucking it, right?
Why don't you take your heart?
I mean, look, I totally understand it, right? I'm not mad at him for it, but man, that was the craziest. I had to ask him like 3 times, what? First of all, he didn't say, hi, I'm from GameStop. He just was like, no, he might have actually. He might have said that. I take that back. But he didn't like explain what game it was. So like back then I didn't have like a ton of games pre-ordered, but I had no fucking clue what this guy was talking about. I thought I was getting scammed. You want you to take your heart? And I'm like, what? So me, I'm distraught. I just had a death in the family. I was distraught. I was like, what? That's not his fault. There's no way he could know that. But like, I was like, what? Bro, he could have scammed me out of my take my heart and just not told me, and I would not have known. Genuinely. I would have forgotten I even pre-ordered Persona 5 at all, let alone take your heart. So. What the fuck? Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Very nice. We do have to finish Shadows though, folks. Persona 4 Golden, okay. That's the one I really liked. I remember playing that on the Vita back in the day when it got a Vita port. That shit was fun, man.
And then you got I think the mobile Persona game with the guy who tackles the girl into the subway tracks. Is
that the gacha that apparently everybody's shitting on? Yo, everyone is shitting on it, man. Apparently it's ass. I don't know what
it's a Persona gacha.
Well, I mean, it could be good, right? Apparently it's...
I mean, isn't Persona already gacha enough?
No. Oh, just because you have a random element in your game doesn't make it gacha, dude.
Well, I mean,
that's like right. Xenoblade, though. Xenoblade is definitely gacha, because you could just get shit. Like, actually. You could just get a shit Xenoblade blade that does abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
Doesn't even work for the person you rolled it for too.
Yeah, that's the worst part, is you have to roll for a blade. You have to roll for a blade on a character instead of just rolling for a blade and then assigning them to a character. So you could get the wrong blades on the wrong character, and you have to spend overdrive tokens to fucking change it. It's the worst. It's the dumbest system.
And I think overdrive tokens were pretty random too.
The worst part of Xenoblade 2, easily. And the best part is just how the characters look. Xenoblade 2 definitely cemented Xenoblade becoming an anime franchise, for sure. I mean, like, if you're hiring hentai artists to draw bodies, you're going hard. Guarantee you there's tons of dudes out there playing Xenoblade, never once, they own the statues and they see the hentai, but they don't actually play the game. I could totally believe that. Because it just looked that damn good. You would almost never believe that's a Nintendo game. Have I seen Tiny Toons, How I Spent My Summer Vacation? No, I have not. But I know what it's like to be in a theater, and it's just loud as fuck, man. It's like, dude, I don't know. Obviously, nobody really likes jump scares. Sometimes they're well done. But that THQ logo, or not THQ, THX logo is stupid, man. It's kind of an internet meme because of how loud it is. Oh my god, thank you. But yeah, we will play Shadows because I want to beat it so I could go play other Assassin's Creed games. I kind of want to get back to doing the series replay that I'm doing, so I kind of want to do 3 again, so I could get annoyed at 3, 13 years later, and say the exact same shit I said years ago. And then someone will watch the original and then watch the new one and be like, damn, nothing changed. And I'll be like, exactly. Egg fucking exactly. Almost like it's a mid-game with a fucking... With a couple good plot twists, and then everything else. Silent jump scares are amazing. Yeah, that's the type of shit that will actually make me second guess my perception of reality. Sometimes loud can be good, but if it's overdone, not so much. I think I've spoken about this a little bit. That's why I like Welcome to the Game. Welcome to the Game 2 is really good with that. Like, when you see Noir, they don't say anything. They don't do anything. They just look at you. The only thing they do is they rotate. You know, it's one of those, like, enemy types that rotates to look at you. I like that. That game is really good. It's just, you have to really study it to even get far in it. That shit is good. I meant, is Tiny Toons the thud logo says after sound the audience is now deaf? I have no idea what you mean. Tiny Toons. What, THX? Yeah, it's THX. Fact, can I find the THX logo? Let's see. This is gonna be great. Okay, here we go. I'll put it on the soundboard. Who thought this was a good idea? And when it's really loud, this shit is awful, man. This is nice. This is tolerable. When this shit is loud...
Imagine you're just a kid late at night trying to play a game, and your parents tell you to go to sleep. And you think, yeah, I put the TV down enough.
I used to sneak out to watch TV, man. Watching late night television was crazy as a kid, man.
That shit just plays. And all of a sudden your parents are like, what is that?
Metal Gear? Yeah, what was that noise? What was that noise? Enemy sighted. Check out Strut D. And you're like, fuck, dude.
Snake! Snake!
Snake! She's unconscious. What? They're all unconscious. What the fuck is going on here? I found the shrine to Periite, but something is wrong with its worshippers. They seem frozen in time, mindless, none move or speak.
This one moves. A welcome
Okay.
change. So, mortal, you have found my shrine, and you have seen my followers. They are an embarrassment.
They suck.
The fools cast a spell in the hopes of summoning me to them. It was prideful and foolish, and it has had its consequences. My followers are trapped between worlds. Their bodies here on this
Oh
plane,
no.
their souls in Oblivion.
More Oblivion levels.
You reunite the bodies and the souls. I will transport you to the plane of Oblivion in which they are trapped. Find their souls. When all are collected,
Bill Cosby time? Yeah, man. You don't want a weekend at the Cosby Suite?
return to me when you
Pippity pop, my pudding plop.
Well, have some of these pills. Okay. Well, we'll come back here because I'm going to dump all the stuff I'm carrying before I do this. A bunch of Blizzard employees naming their grape suite the Cosby Suite is insane, by the way. Like, what was the optics of that?
Milk.
No, honestly, see that no, because the fucking breast milk thing is just gross and sick. But no one died from it. It's just annoying and stupid and completely unnecessary. And yeah, I'll even go as far as to say childish. No, but no one died from it. You know, like this is suck. Yeah, I'll be annoyed if I walked in, think I'm gonna get a, I guess my kid is with me or whatever, right? Think I'm gonna pick up, whatever that I left, and then I turn around and I'm like, huh. Where'd all the breast milk go? Which is like a classic Homelander line for some reason. And then like
I need a glass
of
of
milk.
milk.
Give it to me.
Only good thing to come out of Call of Duty's outrageous skins.
Yeah, honestly, dude. That's like one of my favorite things that COD's ever done, dude. And look, it's sad too because now like people are like, oh, look at all these stupid skins COD's doing, and I'm like, sometimes they're funny. Like the Homelander skin might have been one of the best skins they made for sure. I could totally see that. And now it's like, oh lord, but whatever, man. Max, on Lego Star Wars, you both asked at more than one time, why did they not do this? Because they did do it in the EU books. You'd think Mouse would ever touch that trash. Yeah, because the mouse is over here just, what, in the sequel shit? Yeah, obviously. I remember Spray laughing his ass off for like an hour straight after that was made. Yeah, like, why wouldn't I? There's certain things, like... I was laughing at fucking, what's it called? Handmaiden's Tale. I was laughing at Handmaiden's Tale when I found out that the names of the characters are of insert name here. I swear to God, something inside me just fucking snapped. I don't know what it was. It might have just been the absurdity of it. I was laughing my fucking ass off, dude. I watched 5 episodes with 2 of my friends. I swear to God, I had to stop at episode 5. I was like, oh, fuck no, I can't do no more of this.
Fuck no, baby.
Yo, I was laughing my ass off so hard, dude. It's sad, because, like, some of my hardiest keks are not on my channel. The kind of shit that's, like, gut-busting, like, tears in the corner of your eyes. Like, you can't even see straight. Head is about to pop off, like a Resident Evil death, like I just got fucking chainsawed, like... Alright, well, here's the thing about Oblivion. Don't actually ever fight anyone, just run. It takes too long to kill shit in Oblivion. Just saying. Oh great, what's the map of this place? The fuck? It's really over here? Hey, good way to level up athletics. At least it's not a bunch of middle schoolers doing a whip emote to an MLK speech. Remember when Fortnite lets you throw tomatoes at an MLK speech? No one remembers that. That was a long time ago.
Fortnite, Fortnite, Fortnite.
Listen, as bad as Fortnite might be, they're not Roblox, dude. I don't know jack shit about Schlepp and whatever's going on with him. I mean, I kind of know, like, they threatened to ban him. They sent Jadeon a cease and desist because they use Roblox to, like, track down enthusiastic kid lovers. However, you know, there you go. Got one of their souls.
Just remember, payment processors want to stop adult VNs on Steam, but then, you know, they're fine with Roblox and OnlyFans.
Yeah, like, dude, it's so fucked. That to me might be one of the most fucked up, like, double standards ever, because it literally happened back to back. It was like, oh, hey, we need to make sure that our brand isn't damaged by, like, hentai and weird AVNs. Oh, but, you know, Roblox is okay. I think they're gonna get calls about this for the rest of eternity, by the way. Now, I don't know if the volume of calls will always be as high, but I think a lot of people that work at the centers are gonna be very fucking annoyed. Can't wait. It makes you wonder why they never did this like 10 years ago, honestly. If this was such an effective strategy to just neuter and destroy the video games they hate, why didn't they just do this earlier? Why'd they wait till now? Okay, well, none of them are in here. Why the hell do I want to come in here? They have dicks hanging from the ceiling.
Hey, yo, pause.
What are you talking about? Devin Nargmax, the spray. A very important question. A vampire is after you. You have a laser and a plasma weapon. Who would win? Well, I mean, lasers are light amplified by stimulated emission of radiation. So, aren't vampires weak to light?
I'd probably use the laser to cut the vampire's fangs. Because without those fangs, again, I think, what is it in vampire culture? Apparently, losing your fangs is like the equivalent of being a paraplegic.
I wouldn't know. You heard that
Actually,
vampire, the bloodline or whatever, is going to make people pay $20 to get all the clans? Like, what year did this shit come out in, man? What year do these developers think they're developing in right now? If this is how they develop, thinking that they're in, like, 2016, can you imagine how they'll develop once they think they're in 2025? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, seriously, if this is as bad as it gets, and they think that it's still 2016 where they can nickel and dime this, like,
the funny thing about Daemon X Machina, the sequel, it's $70. That means the special edition is gonna be like $80, and then the super special edition is gonna be like $90. I don't know. Part of me is just like,
games, do you?
I'm like, do I really want to spend $90? I was like, oh wait, but I spent $100 just to play freaking Starfield earlier, 3 days early.
I mean, listen, let's just say you learned your mistake. How about that?
Starfield wasn't so bad.
Right, but you know, I mean, okay, he did finish it, I didn't. But you know, I'm just saying, like, if that was what you considered to be too much, then like maybe we just say you learned your mistake. You learned your lesson, you know? Folks, can you swim in lava in this game? I don't think you can, right? This isn't one of those games where you could just go through lava, I think.
Funny, I think Daemon X Machina is made by Marvelous.
Yeah, no, they usually make those hentai games. Those ecchi games. I was told to play Akiba's Trip a long time ago. Maybe I should have. Nowadays, I probably can't. I mean, back in the day, I probably could have. You know how much work you have to do censoring YouTube videos, man? You know how much effort that is? Like, yeah, I should put it in because it is whatever. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's a little too much. I'd rather play Dante's Inferno, to be completely honest with you. That is a game I would like us to go back to, but we have to finish Force Unleashed this weekend. No,
we gotta get ready for 2026 because we're getting an Arkham-style Lego Batman game.
Yeah, which means we have to play Arkham Knight before then, so that's gotta happen. I'm not replaying Arkham Origins, for anyone wondering. It's nothing personal, I'm just not replaying it. See, Asylum and City I'd never played before, so it made sense. Night I also have never played before. That was like right... No, I did a playthrough on City. Wait, no, that's not right. That's not true. I did do a playthrough on City. Way back when it was new. That was... Oh my god, I forgot all about it. Damn, what 14 years will do to you, man? That might be like one of my oldest, like, big new playthroughs. Probably me sounding young and full of life and vigor playing Batman because I really liked Asylum. I played Asylum, dude. That shit changed my life. I was like, they make games this good? This is 2009. No one was bitching about anything back then. It was 2009. Everyone was happy. You put in a game, you paid $60 for it. You knew you were gonna get your $60 fucking worth of it. Can you imagine that time? Like, really close your eyes and imagine a time, the last time you bought a game for full price and you were happy. Because I'm happy with a lot of games I buy for full price. But, you know, some people I understand. Like, imagine buying a game for full price. Imagine you bought Veilguard for full price.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Spider demons.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, by the way.
Not my fault.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
I could have warned you all. I did warn you all, actually. See, I was smart. I took one look and saw it was an EA game, and I knew immediately not to trust anything they put out. Why? Because I'm not a fucking idiot. Man about to guzzle Battlefield. Is it made by Respawn? I feel like Respawn... I think Vince is working on it. Zampella. So I kind of trust him, and having played the Fallen games, I still trust them. They're one of the few EA teams I would actually trust, in fairness. And I did say that when I played both Jedi games. I was like, here's a team of people that have worked on Call of Duty and Titanfall, and they made a better single-player game than teams that have been making single-player games for decades. Let alone, let alone fucking Star Wars games.
Ubisoft is apparently working on a hack and slash.
Ubisoft is releasing Anno whatever, yeah.
No, it's called Morbid Metal.
No, there's another game. It's Anno something, I forget.
The natural order is restored, and for this, I thank you. Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince.
Okay.
Take this with my blessing. May it bring you order.
I'm gonna repair my stuff after this. He has given me Spellbreaker as a reward. Okay. What the hell is Spellbreaker? %30 chance to reflect spell on self. I'm good. All that work for a 30% chance to reflect a spell, dude? Are you serious? No. Hondo. It's ridiculous.
Hey, it's your old friend.
Oh, it's a
Hondo.
Hondo! Jedi! I love Hondo episodes.
Obi-Wan
Kenobi! Ah, Master Skywalker, what can I do for you? Your old friend Hondo.
Imagine Hondo meeting Luke.
Hey, you look familiar. I love it. I love a Hondo episode. Nothing made me more giddy with joy than a Hondo episode of Clone Wars. Seriously. Like that to me was just, I knew I was in for a treat. I knew I was gonna shitpost. So when he came up in Rebels, I swear to God, my head almost popped off. I was like, no fucking way, dude. It's a Hondo episode. I love it. I love Hondo episodes, man. They're the fucking best. Damn. Flame on, bitch. Two arms. You know what sucks? I wish that Kingdoms of Amalur had gotten any amount of love and treatment, man. It sucks. They had such a good game, and then it was one of those stupid games where they took funding from like Rhode Island, the state, and so they had to pay it back, and they basically just threw it to the fucking wolves, man. It sucks. I really love Kingdoms of Amalur. That was a really good game. That was a 2012 banger. Certified hood classic, Maybach music style. And I will never get to play a sequel. 2012 was full of games that never got proper sequels. Whether it was Sleeping Dogs, Kingdoms of Amalur. I mean, Darksiders 2 got a sequel. But it wasn't as good as the first one, or the second game, unfortunately. Tragic. Oh, it's 30% reflect of a spell. It's still not that great. That's better, but it's still not that good. I should have maybe played Shadows today, but I don't know. I was lazy, man. I didn't really want to. Could you imagine another Shadow stream? Just another day in paradise. Narg, were you on the last FF stream where I told Spare about Leeward Windward? He might have been, but not during that point, I don't think. Yeah, so the reason why this is relevant is because Monster Hunter is going to get Omega as a monster to hunt. And so people are already speculating like what Final Fantasy 14 mechanics they're gonna put in.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, yeah. People are already speculating like what Final Fantasy 14 mechanics they're gonna put in. Omega might have been like the first fight that I remember. That shit was annoying, man. Play Shadows or play a game I'd actually enjoy. But I want to play Shadows. I do. If nothing else, I could just shitpost about it the whole time, you know? Nope. Very nice. I could just shitpost about it. All I'm saying is that if it wasn't a stream and like I could occasionally like look over and shoot the shit with you guys, I would be bored out of my fucking mind playing Shadows. It's a fantastic game, of course. It's so good, man. Ubisoft and their certified bangers. The real truth is there's other Ubisoft games I want to play. I mean, Max and I already talked about playing Outlaws, since I could probably get it for dirt cheap. And so maybe we'll play that sometime soon-ish, TM. But listen, I forgot, I didn't ask you all the real question. Are you ready for Pokemon ZA? Now, here's the thing. Before you say, wow, another 500 episodes of Pokemon. Here's the... Is this a bottomless pit? What the fuck?
We heard how much you guys love Darksiders 1 and 2. So here's Darksiders 3. Oh, lo and behold, we made a tornado that fucking clips to you instantly.
Yeah, honestly, I would have preferred that game be much more toned down and just be like a basic platformer Zelda God of War clone, like the first game, than a Soulsborne. But that's because Soulsborns were big, man. Like, FromSoft, I think the Soulsborne formula is overhyped. Like, here's what's gonna happen. One day I'm gonna play another Souls game. It might be the Elden Ring DLC, it might be Sekiro, it might be Dark Souls 3, it might be Demon Souls, right? One day I'm gonna play another Souls game. By the time I'm done with every Souls game, I'm fucking angry at it. I'm always annoyed. And it's not even necessarily because I'm dying to bosses over and over and over and over and over again. It's more that I just get sick of the fucking mechanics. Like dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, now maybe you get a hit in. Dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, now maybe you get a hit in. Dodge, 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 dodge. Like, it just gets annoying to me. You know, like, I get it. Oh, it's a test of your skill. Suck my dick. It's just really a waiting simulator. I hate it sometimes. You know, it is what it is. My apparel is about to break because of one fucking rogue hit. Excellent. Okay. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to repair because this asshole's here. Okay, that Wraith didn't notice me. That's Elden Ring more than any other FromSoft game. Also play Sekiro next to no waiting. I kind of want to play Dark Souls 3. But, like, I don't know. Like, I had a dream, this is a legit story. I had a dream where I was like, damn, imagine if I played the Elden Ring DLC one random day out of nowhere. Like, could you imagine? But then I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, how is this going to immediately piss me the fuck off? That's exactly what's going to happen. Because finding out that Millennia just violates the rules of the game pretty much killed, like, half of my enjoyment of that fight.
They did nerf her.
No, she still does it. She just gets to go through whatever. She gets to do whatever the fuck she wants. It's stupid. It's the dumbest shit possible. Okay.
This is probably the worst part, in my opinion, about Darksiders 1. Trying to find the Armageddon blade pieces.
Yeah, dude, it's such a Zelda game. It's such a Zelda game. It's like every Zelda game makes you do like some collection at the end of the game. Even Metroid will have you do collections at the end of the game. And then they'll just show up in Darksiders and be like, yes, you need to go find the Abyssal Blade pieces, bro. That shit is so fun. That game, dude, I like how older games now actually have more capital because they play like games that are maybe just a little bit misguided versus games that are just like cash grabbers to take a bajillion dollars out of your wallet. It's crazy how that works out, actually. Like, that's why I genuinely think at some point my channel will just become me playing older shit. That's gonna be pretty funny, actually. You know, watch a stream of a game that came out in like 20... I'm pushing him in the corner! Yeah, get in the fucking corner, bitch! 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 Oh, oh. Very nice. Fuck you. Okay. What was I saying? Folded page. You're going to enter the DLC and no joke, there's 2 or 3 different wrong directions to head in. Directions that will just piss you off. Yeah, never going to happen. Devin sold me on playing Elden Ring and then he unsold me on the DLC. That's my favorite. And one day I'm going to play it. And Devin, he might not even be watching anymore, but one day I'll play it. It will happen sometime soon in the next few years. Maybe not even the next few years. Maybe it could happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's definitely not happening this year. I think I could say that. But one day in 2026, 2027, you're going to see it. Elden Ring DLC. And I'm going to have to relearn the whole game and I'm going to be fucking pissed the whole time. I'm gonna step on a trap and explode. Because that's what people like in these games. They like to torture themselves. Excellent. Okay, see ya. Who the fuck are you? Also, I was bitching about this. This is kind of related, but not really, to the Black Ops thing. I think Activision is still on their DEI shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because they uglified the women in what was it, in Black Ops 7, and they released the World of Warcraft trailer yesterday for World of Warcraft Midnight, which is the sequel to War Within. Dude, the characters that they showed in that trailer looked more like Elder Scrolls characters than World of Warcraft characters. It's actually depressing. Lady Liadrin is a major character in a lot of stories, actually. Between Blood Elf storylines, Paladin storylines, and just general Warcraft storylines. She's been a character in that game for as long as I can remember. Definitely Burning Crusade. Because I don't even think the Blood Elves had a real model until Burning Crusade. They had a different model until then. And so what do they do with this great epic character that people love and people know? They make her look fucking awful. Like, remember, people animated this, they storyboarded it, they drew up the plot line for this trailer, right? Blizzard goes hard with these trailers, man. They do all this stuff, and they can make an Overwatch trailer. There's no way that they looked at this and were like, this is in the same vein as every other trailer, bro. Come on. Lorthamar Theron looked fine a bit, I guess. It's obvious they changed whatever engine it was, but like, her eyes are supposed to glow. She's supposed to have, I think it's glowing, is it green eyes or is it yellow now? It might be yellow now. But in her old artwork, she looks great. She's got blonde hair, everything. Terrible. They make her look like a human with knife ears. And I mean that offensively, because they fucked her face up. It was absolutely disgusting what they did to her. For a character that's so well known, I looked at that trailer, I didn't even know it was her at first. I was like, who the fuck is this? I don't know what it is with these fucking companies, man. If this was a new game, at least tank your new game sales. Why the fuck would you do that to her? And what's crazy is that Xalatath, which is the Void Elf lady, she looks fine. She doesn't look any different from anything. She looks exactly the same in the trailer as she does in-game. You look at Liadrin, she looks nothing like she does in-game. Seriously, go look up what Liadrin looks like in-game and then what she looks like in that trailer. Forget the mocap. They didn't even get the fucking character right. I was very disgusted with that trailer. I was like, oh, here we go again with this bullshit. We don't know how to animate a character that's been around for fucking forever, dude. Like, what are you talking about, man? How could you possibly fuck this up? It's a Blizzard trailer. Blizzard cinematics are like in a league of their fucking own. How could you possibly have fucked this up? To any degree. We came from the canyon. Black Ops is whatever. They want to do whatever. That's fine. I ain't gonna be mad at Black Ops. I don't really care that much. But for a character that's established, first of all, in some of her art, she's blonde. So I don't know. They did this weird blonde brunette Jill Valentine hair recolor bullshit, which I also am annoyed at that in that Resident Evil Death Island movie, where they just obviously reused assets because I guess they just didn't want to make a new model for Jill for some reason. They literally could have just turned her hair blonde. I guess they're implying that Jill's blonde hair was temporary, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I think the better outcome is just that Capcom pulled a Redfield and just didn't want to make a new character model for her to animate and shit. They just had the model and were just like, fuck it, who cares? Probably. I don't know. Maybe they've talked about it. Probably not. Thank you for reminding me about my existential dread, because one day all my favorite Resident Evil characters are going to be too old to go on zombie missions, and they're either going to have to kill them off or have to retire them off screen. Like, that's going to be the end of an era for me, because Resident Evil 4, if I didn't watch it on YouTube, this channel just probably wouldn't exist outright. Period. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I don't know what it is with these fucking companies, man. Like, just release the fucking games. This is why, like, I'm really annoyed at what was the fucking game? I'm really annoyed at Ubisoft for the whole Prince of Persia thing. Oh, I punched him myself. Prince of Persia, Beyond Good and Evil, Assassin's Creed. Like, I struggle to think of a single franchise that Ubisoft makes that I am not, like, partially annoyed at. Perpetually, 24/7. Oh, we're streaming, by the way, just so you know. We won't be streaming for long. Probably just finish this cave. I try to love him, man. I really try to give him the benefit of the doubt. And like, look, in game, Liadrin will look fine, but they released this fucked up trailer, and then what's extra fucked is some dude fixed her face, because, you know, people take 5 minutes in AI and Photoshop, and they could fix these characters and make them look good. And I'm not even saying they have to be gooner bait, but they make them look like how they're supposed to a degree. And of course, the mods of the r/Warcraft subreddit banned him. Of course they did. Deballed motherfuckers, are you on Blizzard's payroll? People draw all kinds of wacky art and post it to different subreddits all the time. They draw some of the most disgusting art. They draw near vor. They draw death scenes of major characters, main characters, all sorts of shit. No one blocks that. You fix her face and you get banned, or at least your post removed, man. There's not enough 6-letter words for you. There just aren't. I'm over encumbered now, by the way. There's just not enough. It's insane. But it's Reddit, so I mean, you know, you kind of have to have brain damage, I guess. It's kind of part and parcel of being on Reddit after a point. Oh, Lord. Never ends. Never a dull moment. Very unique people work in the video game industry.
Can't wait for the, what is it, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophecy game.
My god, the dick vacuuming, because I won't even call it sucking. The dick vacuuming for Intergalactic, because it's basically a hyper DEI game, is going to be legendary. I don't even need to wait for the game to come out. I already know it's going to happen. These people are going to be swearing the game is good. You already know IGN going to give it a 9.5 or better. It's going to be the most fucking awful game imaginable, dude. No faith. It's a Naughty Dog game. I don't care. They don't even want people like me buying their shit anyway, so fuck them. And that's fine. Banned all the naysayers and wonder what happened. Yeah, they're like, I see Reddit posts where they're like, people who voted for Trump, what do you think about how his presidency is going so far, as if Kamala had a snowball's chance in hell. But let's pretend that she did for a moment and we lived in absolute idiot land. You know, like, whatever. You show up, okay, everyone's banned. So of course you're not going to see. Then they're like, oh, well, see, no one can say it. No one's here. Because you banned everybody. No shit. This is why I hate Reddit.
No chance.
Bans is
no
bans.
chance in hell.
Reddit is only good because it's a vast, like, conglomeration of information. That's the only reason why Reddit is good. Otherwise, I never go on Reddit. Hello, Zakari. Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is one of my famous Oblivion rant streams where I yell about stuff for half an hour. And Max is very entertained. Max loves this. There's a door.
No chance.
2 Chainz?
No chance in hell.
Was it, who was the guy that got the gem ripped out of his head? Uzi Vert.
Vision.
No, Uzi Vert.
Oh, Uzi Vert.
My god.
Oh, yeah.
The edit was a Vision, yeah. That happened. I'm not gonna lie, that edit completely sent me. I wonder what Reddit was like with the Star Wars shit, honestly. I wasn't on Reddit back then. The most Star Wars Reddit stuff I did was Battlefront 2, when they had the most downvoted comment in Reddit history, where they're like, yeah, please spend 50 hours unlocking a single hero. And now Star Wars Battlefront 2 is good, but they're never gonna update it. Isn't that some shit? Now it's completely playable. And it's not rage time. I can't remember the last time I really raged at a game. When was the last time I was actually genuinely pissed at a video game?
When we were playing Halo and you said the N-word.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, what the fuck are you N-word doing right now?
I did, yeah. I did. That did happen, yeah. That did. No, it was Final Fantasy. The stupid Sugar Riot shit had me beyond mad. People, all of the melee flying into the wall because they don't do it correctly actually was a 13-minute rant. That was insane. I'll never do that again. I was seeing fucking red that day.
We're playing Battlefield 6's beta. Literally just, why? Why are you all playing support and not rezzing anybody? Stop rezzing me.
Yeah, so they'll res you when people are looking at you and shooting you, and then they won't res you when you're right there and there's nothing attacking you at all. I was having a real fun time in the Battlefield beta. But like, I actually was having a real fun time in the Battlefield beta. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a really fun time, actually. Yeah, I actually take that back. That's not totally true. It's a shield. Can you even equip a shield and use unarmed? I don't think you can. I thought it was a trinket. I have no idea. Can you? What? Did I unequip something? I've had an empty shield slot this whole time. Wait, really? Yeah, apparently you could just put on a shield. Say the name of my favorite droid from Star Wars, H1NT. Simple.
You need to stop. I challenge you, horsemen, to knock Sacramento.
I want to play that game now, man. Why are you making me jealous?
You know, people ship War and Uriel.
I could see it.
Uriel.
It would not be. No, it wouldn't be a great relationship. Look, I only ship relationships that, like, I don't really ship a lot of relationships. Cal Marin is probably one of the only relationships I will actively become a fangirl for. And that's saying something. It took me a lot to... I had to be broken down on an emotional level playing Star Wars late at night with this dude before I got to that phase. A Star Wars game put me in that state of mind. That should just be impossible. Look at what you've done. That's why I trust Zampella. If Zampella's on a project, I trust it. How much do you trust me? With every fiber of my being. That type of shit. You know what game I should play one day? I should play the Life is Strange games. That would be absolutely hilarious. No, you want to know what I have to do if I'm going to play those? I have to get like a female co-commentator. And I'm just going to have her play it. And then I'll be in the background drunk. Just completely fucking wait.
Yo. War with the Abyssal Armor? Fucking cool.
You know you could use it in a New Game Plus, right?
That I could see why that's worth it, honestly.
It's broken. That's how I beat hard mode.
Yeah, because you get heal over time. You get heal with damage with it, I
That
think.
shit is so strong, dude. I really like Darksiders 1, man. They're like, I don't know why more people don't make knockoff Zelda clones. I really don't. Like, 2010, we had Bayonetta and Darksiders, I think, within a month of each other. Just think about that. That's how much we were cooking in 2010. We had Bayonetta into Darksiders. Why do you think people are so nostalgic, man? Because back in the day, you could have picked up anything for $60 and gotten your money's worth. I remember buying Sleeping Dogs on a whim. Someday I'll replay Sleeping Dogs in like another couple of years or something. But I remember buying Sleeping Dogs literally just because it came out the same day and I was already at GameStop. I was like, okay, sure. I don't really know anything about it. I guess it's like True Crime, but I heard True Crime is ass. Easily the best GTA game I think I played up to that point. Like, not even a competition.
No, True Crime is actually a good game.
Is it?
New York City and LA were pretty fun. The problem with LA is it has a lot of... It does this thing where, like, where it comes up with the multiple endings and you have to complete certain parts of the story to unlock a certain path. And some of those missions are actually annoying to do.
Damn, I did a lot of damage. Listen, this playthrough is so scuffed because I just have Martin with me the whole time, and he's just hitting the Yamcha at every possible opportunity. We got this dude thrown in a fucking crater right now. Splayed out, legs open. Bubbles on his back style. I'm so mad. Can someone at the CW just leak that shit? Come on. No one's gonna care. Honestly, they should have just done it anyway. They should have just stuck with it. I'm just honest about it, man. Ring of Treachery. Holy shit. We are getting way too much good stuff. Personally, I would romance the vampire mom I am not surprised by that at all. Let's ask a real question. So if girls like vampires and werewolves, why is it that men don't like female werewolves the way they like female vampires? What's up with that? How did that not happen in society? Furry, but women like him and they don't care about if they get called furry or not. What is this bear doing? Oh, he's glitched. Thank you. Block is an irregular cabinet. It looks like it could be a keyhole, but there's no other sign of how to operate it. Looks like we're going down into the Zyklon B. Female vampires usually equal goth. Well, what would a female werewolf be? Are you serious? I pushed it like half a second too early. Okay. Can't remember the last time I saw a female werewolf in anything. I think that's the problem, man. They need to get... Okay, here's what we'll do. Wasn't that True Blood? Wasn't Janina Gavankar a werewolf? I don't know. I never watched the show. She was in it. Underworld? Maybe. I just remember... The only thing I remember Underworld is that dude ripping the heads off the werewolves. I don't remember anything else about Underworld.
Teen Wolf had female werewolves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch any of this. I'm just genuinely curious. I never thought about it. Like, what if we had a movie and we cast Sydney Sweeney as a female werewolf and we made the plot like pretty decent? You think we could completely turn this around, make people forget about vampires?
You really want dudes in the theaters to have a fucking gasm in the theater?
I never said that. Damn,
These
dude.
dudes are gonna see. She's gonna like her first transformation. She's gonna wake up naked in the forest. She's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's the Dr. Squatch commercial all over again."
Supernatural had a few female werewolves. Yeah, so what's the problem, guys? We have to make it more popular with men. That's what we have to do. We got to get a whole diversity. It can't, and you know, I'm sick of this whole vampire werewolf dichotomy. We need to get like a third kind of fantasy creature. We need to get mermaids.
The funny thing is, The Witcher has you fighting mermaids. They fly though.
What the fuck is wrong with that series, man? They
Well,
fly.
no,
They fly now?
called because the whole story with the mermaids. I think they're supposed to be sirens, or the sirens and mermaids are separate. In The Witcher, the way they work, you ever hear the story sometimes where like they lead travelers, boat captains with their song, and they're never to be seen again. It kind of plays on that. Because with The Witcher, what it does is, everything you've ever seen in a fantasy, like vampires, werewolves, and like the mermaids and all this stuff, it adds this twist to it.
You know what I would want us to have? Fuck it, we need to get some redheads to play mermaids then. Fuck it. I'd be down for that. You're not gonna hear me say no to redheads, the fuck? Who do you think I am? Have Scarlett Johansson digitally No, don't digitally de-age her. Just find a redhead woman. There's tons of them. I mean, I could never find any, but that's besides the point. Just find a redhead. Be like, you want to be in a movie? Here you go. You get to be the werewolf, or you get to be the mermaid. And then they like can morph their tails off and on. You know, like they know how to walk amongst men. Listen, I'm giving them free script ideas, dude. No, let's make another War of the Worlds featuring Ice Cube.
Oh god.
I have to farm that for clips. You know that, right? Aliens.
You know,
no.
that man was probably happy to be in it.
No, listen, I'm not even shitting on Ice Cube. I hope he took all their money for that fucking atrocity. He damn well better. I hope he took every single penny out of these fuckers. Every single one. I hope he didn't leave a single one. I hope. There are people in real life who go into the pools and wear mermaid tails. Yeah, I saw a video. She almost drowned because she couldn't swim in it. She had to kick it off. I was like, oh shit.
Or some scuba gear.
It was like
wait,
for a
mermaid.
show or whatever. Yeah, I'd be okay. How about demon ladies? The Dremora in this game made me go, damn. I don't know what a Dremora female looks like in this game, and I'm scared to look it up. Fox deity I found in my old apartment I rent. What was the... No, I had the best idea for a sitcom, and I'm going to put it out there on the stream now, so if it's someone makes it, you better cast Sydney Sweeney. Anyway, point is... Henry Cavill and Sydney Sweeney, do it. Anyway, it's a guy. He's a nerd, so we're going to put glasses on Henry Cavill. No one's going to buy it, but that's besides the point, right? He breaks up with his girlfriend, right? Time passes. He gets in shape. We take the glasses off Henry Cavill. He gets back together with her. They're having a great time. They're doing good stuff, whatever. Okay, doesn't work out, right? He goes and tries to date another woman. But then we find out that his girlfriend is coming back to him like, listen, I want to get back together. We find out at the end of season 1, while he's trying to like juggle these 2 different women, that his girlfriend is actually dead. Like dead. It's a hallucination, okay? He's having a hallucination and he realizes, oh my God, you're not real. Like you're dead. And, you know, it's like we're gonna have to play on that meme of, the accident was 10 years ago. You have to let it go. Dude. It will be hilarious. We'll make it like a kind of a comedy. We'll make it a sort of comedy. We'll make it a comedy and a feelsy thing, and we'll have the main message be about learning to move forward, letting go of your trauma, getting rid of, you know, honoring people, but moving forward in your life, you know? No, he is a nerd, but he's got an alpha body. You know what I mean? He's got an alpha body. I respect him, by the way. Dude knows his stuff. I thought he made a good Superman. I just thought they gave him a bad plot. That dude looked like Superman. The new guy also looks like him too. But that Henry Cavill looked like Superman. They just stuck him in the DCEU. It sucked. Imagine wanting to watch a DC movie and it sucks as much dick as the most of those movies did. I remember I saw Man of Steel with a friend ages ago, man. What was the other movie I saw around that time? I saw Avengers with my uncle. He was a lifelong Marvel fan. Love him. He saw that. It was like me playing Spyro Reignited. It was like, oh my God, like my mind's eye is, I'm painting a picture, and every level I am like on my knees praying for more. Like, yes, give me more. And then you finish it and you're like empty. You're like, what in my life will ever live up to this moment again? Nothing. So yeah, that's what I think I would do with my TV show. We're not going to run it for 1 billion seasons, right? 3 seasons, 4 seasons tops, you know? And then maybe we have like a made-for-TV movie, but like it's well done. Maybe we find out, no, okay. See, if this was a cheesy 2010s show, we'd have her actually come back to life. We find out that she actually survived the accident, but she was in like a hospital somewhere else with amnesia. So we have his, oh, this is a good idea actually. Damn, Max, I'm a fucking genius. We have season 3.
Sounds like a movie they did.
Season 3.
Where this woman was in a coma, and she was essentially having an out-of-body experience, and apparently she was like, there was somebody able, well, sounds like the plot of a manhwa I read, but...
That's how you know it's good. Like, think about it like that. Season 3. He opens the door. He sees his ex, right? But it's not acting like the Phantom X. So then he turns around and there's the Phantom X who looks like she did, you know, however many years ago. He turns back. It's really fucking her. Holy shit, it's literally her. So in his mind, you know, we have a whole episode, his fucking mind snaps. This dude has no idea what's going on. And then he wakes up the next episode, he's like, oh my God, you're alive. It's great. He's getting in touch. But then we have the evil vision, evil, like, mental image of her start to get more annoyed and aggressive. We get maybe a jump scare, you know, like he's doing stuff at night. We get one of those really cheesy jump scares too, just to fuck with people. I don't know where I'm going with this. That's actually crazy. I could write something, man. If only I was a writer. I would have 4 books of this, but I can't write. I definitely could not write romance. Are you kidding me? That would be insane. How the hell could I write romance? And then I fell in love with her. Like, as much shit as I give J.K. Rowling for the Harry Ginny shit, even in the people say it was done better in the books. I disagree. I think it was a bad pairing regardless. But at least that was kind of let up. Like, I definitely could not write romance. Okay, I think
Of
we've
all
kind
the
of
pair, I remember that discussion. Of all the pairings they could have done.
Luna Lovegood was number one. I could understand why Cho didn't work, but Luna was definitely number one. They had so much in common. Hermione, not really. I never really liked her like that. I didn't think she was a good pairing. Personally. This has nothing to do with Oblivion, but I love it anyway. Fuck. Thank you. Okay, you know what, game? I want to unlock this sometime before I die. Thank you.
Another good part of Darksiders 3 when the game crashed before the final fight.
Yeah, go watch the Darksiders 3 playthrough. And if you want to, you know, you don't want to be spoiled on, you want to see my whole thing, definitely recommend it as a playthrough. Final part, the game crashes and it doesn't save. So then I have to replay everything. I have to replay the final boss. That was insane. That was one of the worst things that had ever happened on a playthrough up to that point. Maybe.
More
kind
insane
of.
than the Black Ops 3.
Okay, well, obviously not. Like, what the fuck? Dude, the Black Ops 3 shit actually pissed me off. Like, a lot. 10 pounds over encumbered. What do we drop? Armor. Fucking hell. Just drop the shield. It's only we'll come back. But here's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to leave because I'm gonna be in combat. Yep. Piece of Heaven, just like heaven. Wait, that's a movie? Wait, dude, I swear I've never even seen this. I mean, it's a rom-com. Let's be fair here. You pretty much, if it's a rom-com, Hallmark has done it. Someone's done it already. I'm not treading new ground. Here we go. 2005 film. Oh shit, Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon. What the hell? It's a Steven Spielberg produced movie. Are you serious? Wait, is it? Yo, and it actually made money. Holy shit. Let's oh, yeah, waking from the coma. Yeah, okay. I like it. Yo, Devin knew. Devin's cultured, man. You would never catch me watching some Hallmark sappy love story. That just would never happen. Period. I have to come up with like a really, really good name for my soap opera as well. And we'll only cast like the most attractive women of the year. It was a long time ago. That's fair. It's only 20 years ago. Nothing major. Only 20 years old. This shit is so old the iPhone didn't even exist. Are you guys coming out? Like, what the hell? Oh. Dude. Alright, this is why the pathing sometimes is a little bit weird. I'm gonna have to go in and kick their ass. Oh my god. The bear can't open the door. No, that's not true. Bears know how to operate doors. What the hell? This game is racist against bears. On the soapbox? Nah. It's gotta be something like mental, you know? You gotta... I want it to be like Mr. Robot levels of unreliable narrator. Just like my idea of having a horror film where the whole movie, all the advertisement is about couples at a hotel, right? Island resort, getaway, all having fun, and then terrorists show up and like take them hostage, right? To try to extort money out of the United States. We're gonna make all that. We're gonna pull a Kojima. We're gonna make all the advertisements about the terrorists and stuff, right? We'll have some scenes, right? We'll have that. It'll all be the first half of the movie. Not even the first half, the first third. The second half of the movie, we're gonna have like mutant, gigantic cockroaches come out of the earth and start killing everybody. Okay, that's going to be the twist of the movie. No one will see coming because I'm going to make people sign so many fucking NDAs if they break it. I'm going to sue them and their family out of Oblivion. We're just going to execute them on TV. This is going to be so insane, the shit that we'll do. Think about that. Everyone's thinking they're going to see like a Navy SEALs operation or something. We'll do the usual thing. We'll send in the SEALs, right? Or the Army will show up or whoever, and they're going to, you know, they're going to be doing all their crazy stuff. You know, you've seen it before, right? SWAT turns, checking corners, and then all you're going to hear is gunfire, and the terrorists are going to be like, damn, what's going on outside? And all we see on like an outer feed camera that gets projected into the auditorium is like mutant, like centipede cockroaches coming out of the ground and like eating people. It's gonna be the most insane fucking movie of all time because no one will ever see it coming. It will be so good. So good. So good, man. Just think about that. Imagine sitting in the theater thinking you're about to see a crazy movie, right? All these characters. Listen, when we get out of here, I'm going to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You know, they cross their hands together in the knit pattern or whatever it is, right? Oh, all lovey feelsy. All right, maybe someone gets hurt by the terrorists, whatever. It's all good, right? Okay. Second half of the movie, people are getting heads ripped off. Some dude is getting fucking sliced right down the middle, Terrifier style. Someone gets eggs laid in them, and they hatch and eat them alive. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. I want to make people suffer through my movie. I want to trick them so badly, it would be so funny. Who says I wanted to be loved? What good is being loved?
What's so funny?
Everyone
if Hollywood
dies.
Hollywood heard this and they actually thought about trying to make this movie a reality, they're gonna DEI the shit out of that.
Well, we can have all kinds of couples. I need like at least 10 couples in my movie, okay? Look, I know having a big cast is bad.
DEI the shit out of your movie.
Fuck it, whatever, man. Like all I'm saying is it would be a great movie. It would be super hilarious to trick millions of people into the rom-com. We'll bill it as a romantic movie for her and an action movie for him. We'll get all the couples in America to go see it. We'll get all the hot, hype people, right? We'll get all the people, we'll get all the terrorist leaders will be someone big, it'll be Jason Momoa, right? We'll throw everyone in here, and then we are going to have the most insane death scenes ever committed to film. And it will be so good. It'll be so fucking good, man. You have no, I don't even care about the money. Like, just give me like I'll take like $1 million, right? I'll take the smallest cut possible. It will be so good to trick people. I'm not even trying to be mean. Just think about how crazy. No one would ever forget it. And I want those special effects done so well. Oh, could you imagine? I want to make people vomit in the theater. Literally. I want to make people feel nauseous seeing this stuff. We'll completely subvert. Bags. Yeah, no, we're not handing out nothing. That's on Regal and Cinemark and AMC to clean up. Think about that. That would be so fucking insane. People would be puking and losing their shit and tossing cookies, but everyone wants to see it. It will be blockbuster of the year. These are my crazy fantasies. I want to make a famous superhero movie. I want to make a movie that will hurt people, but they wanted to be hurt, so it's okay. It's a horror movie. Who watches a horror movie to feel good? Defeats the purpose. The whole point of a horror movie is to feel terrible, to feel scared. If you're not feeling disgusted by the end of a horror movie, it wasn't good enough. Oh no, it made me feel uncomfortable. That's the point. Congratulations. If I was a film director, my shit would be demonic. I would be the evilest filmmaker. We're gonna have the final girl, and we're gonna give her the most gruesome death. She's not the final girl. Psych. We'll have the eggs hatch out of her and eat her alive in front of the actual final girl. But you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna do this weird fake out of, oh, actually there's one final scare at the end, the terror is not over. Not doing that. I hate that. That's such a terrible trope. No, the last couple people will escape, but they're fucked. They're mentally fucked. It's like leaving Silent Hill. You're never gonna be the same person. It's
gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that scene from Last of Us Part 1 in the prologue where Joel is holding his daughter, and it's just gonna be soldiers, and you're thinking, oh no, it's gonna be like that Resident Evil comic where Birkin had released a virus on an island, and they were filming like this reality show, and then the girl thinks she survives, and Birkin's just telling her, "Yeah, it's okay, don't worry, we've got you." Pulls out his gun and just shoots her.
Beautiful. I want to make films that would hurt people, like emotionally. That would be so peak, dude. Again, I'm not saying this because I'm a misanthrope. I'm saying it because that's the best kind of art. The best kind of art is the kind that, like, haunts you. It either makes you feel really good or it haunts you. And let me tell you something. It's easier to haunt someone than it is to make them feel good. Like, they'll feel good for a little bit, like a couple hours, maybe a week, a day, a month, a year. Maybe they'll never forget it. But you want to know what they'll never forget? Thinking that poor final girl lady is gonna get out and then she, like, gets devoured, like... We're gonna have vor and gore in my movie. It's gonna be insane. Harlan Ellison, yeah. This sounds good. Go watch Space King. Okay, what is Space King? What genre is it before I commit to anything? I would just do a monogatari and produce an extremely captivating original story and infuse it with the lewdest, crudest moe humor. See, we can't do that in the West. That's how you get Sausage Party. And let me tell you, some of my friends went to go see Sausage Party with their significant others, bro. You could not have dragged me to that with a gun to the back of my head. Not even Batman could have forced me to keep my eyes open. Okay. Oh, Warhammer 40k parody. The girlfriend who isn't dead comes back and hooks up with the new girlfriend and they both abandon the dude at the end. Yeah, that would be the Netflix twist to my fucking show, wouldn't it? We'd have a writer's dispute, and that's what they would do when I'm kicked out of the room. And then just like Game of Thrones, the show dies in 5 minutes after it's done airing. Think about that. One of the best rom-coms of the century. And they will destroy it.
I don't get it. Why don't people like it?
Well, yeah, why did people stop liking? Oh my god, this cougar came out of nowhere. Words I wish I could say. Came around the corner with quickness, dude. Jesus Christ. If you're not hag maxing, are you really living? Okay. Space King is Space King? Bruh. Is it an anime? Is it a movie? What the fuck is this cougar doing? You had some good names for it, Devin. I don't know, man. I'm not a writer. I can only pitch ideas. Maybe if this was the 2000s, we could maybe get somewhere with it. That would be pretty hype. Imagine coming home and seeing that on NBC. Remember, it's 2000s. The most you have maybe is a DV-fucking-R. A DVR. No one even knows what a DVR is today, probably, unless if you're under the age of like 18. It doesn't exist. It's just on YouTube or on Hulu or on Netflix or on Peacock.
That was supposed to be the most advanced thing ever. What was it? You didn't need a tape. You didn't need to put a tape in. It just records the show.
Yeah.
And now you don't need it. Because we have streaming services.
And I want to write under a pen name.
Streaming services that charge you more just so you can watch the stuff without any ads.
Yeah, no worries, Narg. You're not gonna miss too much. Oh my dude, are you fucking kidding me? Was this Minotaur a living shadow? Like, where the fuck did he come from, actually? That scared the shit out of me, dude. It's not even like it's a special Minotaur. I hate this game. Yeah, no worries. Hail Lucamine. Dude, you gotta get a new waifu. That's the problem. I don't waifu like video game characters. Seriously. I never could. I never got into it. I never could waifu video game characters. It's just not for me. Alright, which one did I come from again? I think I came from this one. Yeah, we go this way. I write in the odd occasion as I wish I could write like that, man. I would, but like I can't write like a full season, a book's worth of it, man. That'd be insane. Like, could you imagine you're writing for this crazy epic novel, romance novel? We got to give her a good name too. I'm not giving her some basic name like Stacy, by the way. It's not happening. We probably make the new girl that he's seeing. Probably make his ex like a redhead. And then she actually shows up in season 3. That'll be the season 2 plot twist. What do they call it? The finale, the cliffhanger. That'll be the cliffhanger in season 2. He opens the door and it's her, and he just faints. It's like a How I Met Your Mother scene in my head, actually. I don't know why, because it's supposed to be serious. It'll be like How I Met Your Mother meets House. I don't think I could ever create any show that's not at least partially House. For sure. It's gotta be...
Hey, Ted. The show ended. Oh, the woman... Oh, kids, your mother died. It just happened. It was sad. Did you ever get back together with Aunt Robin?
So stupid.
Yo, you're grounded.
I wasted my life watching that show, by the way. Not the worst ending ever, though, I guess. I don't know. Mind F for your movie. The cameraman is the last man standing, but the whole movie is shot. Not that kind of movie. No shaky cam. You know, yeah. No, I don't want to have the last man standing be... No, I actually want some of the couples to escape, you know? And I want some of them to be, like, living with night terrors. Like, some of them, you know, one couple does escape, but they actually, the marriage doesn't work out. They've just been too much traumatic shit. Another, you know, maybe, like, the dude from one couple escapes and he gets together with another girl. Another one writes a book about it and, you know, it never gets published because the government wants to cover it up.
This is gonna be Halloween. This is gonna be Halloween, essentially.
Well,
what's that one? What's that one with the movie that ended up with the Arkham series, Arkham scene at the end? The Arkham sequence at the end?
With Busta Rhymes?
No, the other one. What was it? Was it Michael Myers?
Arkham scene.
Remember when?
Oh, when he gets up and parries? No, because my killer is gonna be a bunch of fucking killer cockroaches. It's gonna be like Terraformars, but instead of making them like based off Homo erectus or whatever, and not black people, Jesus, people, come on. We'll make them like centipede, Earth Defense Force, Helldivers ass bugs. Do you remember that scene in The Mist where they find the dude in the store and like they've laid eggs in him and they start eating the shit out of him? We're gonna have that. We're gonna have someone get eaten and then like towards the end of the movie, like they kill the creature that ate her and she's actually like half digested. That actually happens in Resident Evil Code Veronica, by the way. And then when they ask me for director's commentary, that's exactly what I'll say. I'll be like, yeah, I thought that shit was crazy when I saw it when I was like 10. It never left my mind. I'm fucked up. So I'm putting it in my movie. Fuck you. And then they'll be like, why were you playing Resident Evil at 10? And I'll be like, because I could and I wanted to. I wanted it. Listen, I might have been 10. I knew what I wanted. I asked for it, okay? Not mad at my mom. Why would I be mad at her? I wanted it. I go ask for any other game. I asked for Resident Evil. As long as there weren't boobs and nudity, my mom was cool with it. And honestly, pretty lit rule. Smiley, yeah, I remember that, where they all start smiling at each other and it's like an infectious real virus or something. Something like that. I would do a zombie movie, but that's kind of overdone. You know, like these viral outbreak movies. If I were to make a viral outbreak movie, it would be Cabin Fever. But Cabin Fever, as you can imagine, is already made. That's like a B movie, right? That's like an old one. People know about Cabin Fever, right? That's an old movie. Where the fuck is the exit? Here we go. Trying to think what the other ones are. What time is it, by the way? It's 11:28. We could go a few more minutes. Go like another dungeon or something. Oh, that's Smile. Okay. What was... Yo, you know what's sad? Tony Todd passed away, man. That sucks. Tony Todd and Lance Reddick passing away is truly heartbreaking. I think Tony Todd's last appearance was that Indiana Jones game. And I think he was in that last Candyman movie, I think, from a couple years ago. When was it?
Lance Reddick's last showing was
fucking
terrible
Resident Evil, bro. Not even Horizon 3, right? That would have been like, I mean, not to say it would be a perfect send-off, but that would have been like a kind of like a perfect finale. Like, he's in this epic conclusion to this series he clearly loved, and instead it's the shittiest Resident Evil where they play Doja Cat. Dude, if I say Resident Evil and you know, like
Dua Lipa.
Whatever, dude, it's the same shit to me. Does it make it any better that it's Dua Lipa versus Doja Cat, dude? If I tell you, hey, what artist do you think they'd play in a Resident Evil Netflix show? You think anyone's saying Doja Cat? Sorry, Dua Lipa? Maybe, I would even say Skrillex, right? Because in my mind, I think, well, maybe Leon, you know, does his crazy, like, judo zombie ganado killing, like, stuff to Skrillex, you know? And listen, people meme on Skrillex. I kind of like Skrillex a little bit. Some of his music. Oh my god. We only live in hell, dude. Serial killer in town, but no one is dying. There's a necromancer in town and is having fun mind-fucking the serial killer. That's a crazy good one. That would be a hilarious, it would be a comedy. It's like American Psycho meets Stepford Wives. That would be fire. I actually like that. That's a crazy good idea. So secretly, guys, I actually work for Hollywood, and you're all giving me free ideas for free, by the way. Could you imagine? Delete stream. No one ever believes anyone. Oh, but anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, imagine at the end of the movie, none of the people that died were dead. They were just fucking, they were gonna the fuck with and kill one of the couples in particular. That could be interesting. I like having twists that are atypical. I know that's kind of hard to do in the modern year, because why is my frame rate so bad on this game, by the way? Do you see this shit? Why is my frame rate, like, so low? What is going on in Oblivion right now? Is my game gonna crash? This is like sub 30 right now. The Necromancer thing was on a short I saw not that long ago. Yeah, I don't think you could get too much out of it. You'd have to American Psycho it, where like the whole movie is like him wondering, like, wait, I'm killing people, why aren't they dying? And then he kills them again and they're still not dead. And it's almost like a Groundhog Day, but it's not a Groundhog Day. He's just waking up in the morning and, you know, he brutally stabbed this woman, maybe like dragged her corpse from his car. He wakes up the next morning, like, you know, he passes out at the same time every night or something because they're drugging his tea. Maybe we established that he always drinks his tea at the same time every day or something. And the whole thing is just like American Psycho meets the Truman Show. And he's just like, what the fuck? And it actually turns him into a good guy. And this is his punishment. This is a Twilight Zone episode, actually, isn't it? That's his punishment. There was a Twilight Zone episode like that, where they rehabilitate killers by preventing them from getting that last release that they want. And then they just subject them to it for like hundreds of years, and they speed it up in their head. So for us, it's been like an hour. For him, it's been 1,000 years of the same unfulfilling fantasy scenario playing out over and over and over. What do you think that would do to someone? You wake up every day stuck in the same loop, nothing changes no matter what you do. Eventually, like, yeah, you'd have fun for a little bit, and then eventually you'd be like, okay, could something different happen? And no matter what you do, you wake up and everything basically resets. Like, holy shit, like, you know, you're finally starting to maybe become a good person, you know, maybe you're actually doing the right thing, you fall in love with one of the residents, right? We're just Groundhog Daying it right now, and then you wake up and none of it happened. It was all in your fucking head. Do that for 1,000 years, these dudes gonna come out that scenario and just ask for death. In a Star Trek episode, I could believe that, yeah. Damn! Yo, Martin was pissed. He hit him with the haymaker. He said, catch these hands. I'm gonna have to remember that I said all this stuff on this stream someday. Someday when I'm old and have nothing but time to write, I'm gonna start writing. I'm gonna write 1 billion books. We have to give that horror movie a legitimate name. It's got to be like a one-word name, like Paradise, you know? Paradise Isle. And then you pick it up and it's not paradise, it's hell. I'm gonna basically take all that weird fucked up gore hentai that people make, and I'm gonna introduce it to the average American. Could you imagine the crash out? The national crash out will be legendary. I'll be remembered for all time. I'll be hated, but I'll be remembered. No, not Paradise Lost. John Milton doesn't deserve that. I know that's the reference you're making. Not Paradise Lost. Paradise Found. Now we're just making Final Fantasy mechanic names. It is a mechanic in Final Fantasy, by the way. Dude, why is my frame rate so low in this game? What happened? Yo, do I have too many items in my base? What the fuck? You could even see it on the stream, man. This is awful. This is like a PowerPoint slide. Tell you what, if a Hollywood exec actually sees this, I will 1000% write out all the deaths. I will give my casting recommendations. I'll do all the work. No, you know what we'll call it? We'll call it Euphoria in Paradise. And it's anything but. We'll combine both of them. And then when people ask me what were my inspirations, a YouTube live stream with a 10 frame per second Oblivion stream and gore hentai. It'll be the most unhinged. It'll be the most unhinged interview ever. And I want to have Ye on it too. He's gonna join me. We're gonna. I don't want Kanye on there. I want Ye. I'm gonna be like Mike Myers. Like, okay. Holy
Listen,
shit.
Taylor Swift.
Fuck you. We're gonna have Ye and Charlie Sheen, and Ye's gonna be high on whatever he's on, and Charlie Sheen's gonna be high on everything else. And when I say everything else, I mean literally every other drug possible. Yeah, we'll have Jason Momoa be the leader of the terrorists. And we'll have him survive, and then he'll dedicate his life to hunting them down because they killed all his brethren. When we'll let him get away with it. We'll let him get away with everything he did. All these couples would have been fine. They would have been able to evacuate, and we'll just totally be like, nah, he gets to get away. You gotta leave that bitter taste in the audience's mouths. You can't just let them win. What? We'll have one person almost make it onto the ship to escape, and then he gets stabbed through the chest by like a big stinger and just yanked back into the mist while they get off on the boat. That's a Riddick reference, by the way. It's a Pitch Black reference, I should say.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know. I'm saying for people who don't know, that's a reference to a Riddick movie.
That movie fucked me up.
Oh my god! The fucking game crashed. I knew. Did I not call it? I literally was like, why is my game running at like 10 frames? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to redo this whole cave. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna have to speedrun this stupid fucking cave. Did I exit out of a door in this cave? I think I did. Maybe I'm fine. Oh my god. Oblivion, why? And when was the last time they patched it? See, at least on the PlayStation, you know, it just crashes to the desktop. Back in the day, something crashed, bro. Goodbye. Good fucking luck, dude. This is the bad water bottle. Unfucking-leavable. Oh my god! It crashed on the start menu! Bro! Is my game fucked? Now I can't even boot the motherfucker. No. Come on. Yo, is this the last Oblivion stream? Could you imagine? Oh, it was fun, and then one day it just stopped booting. Did I put too much in these boxes? Is that what it is? Damn, okay, next time I'm not having any fun with these fucking games, dude. Oh my god, my save is fucked. Bro, what happened? I'm in hell. Guess I'm not playing Oblivion no more. What even happened? Okay, I guess we can't continue, so we'll load the game. Where are my saves? Oh, you have to click in. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? That's actually cool. They sorted by character. That's actually really good. I was like, what the fuck? Here we go. Okay. Can we resume from here? No, come on, dude. What the fuck? Yo, this is stupid. I guess we're done for today. What the hell is going on with Oblivion?
No, 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 Mr. Howard.
Oh, House. Cody. Let Jason Momoa second in command be Joe Flanagan? I don't get the joke. Ash will get the joke, but I don't get the joke. Can I even load a game, or is my game fucked? Okay, looks like we're loading. What the fuck happened? Now it's normal frame rate. Look at that. Oh my lord. Playing at a normal frame rate is like fucked up now. I have to redo all this. Wait. Oh my god, we have to do the whole fucking thing all over again? Ridiculous, man. You know what? I consider this to be a special scenario because I couldn't even reload my game. We're gonna turn the difficulty down to novice. I don't care about the damage they deal to me. Just for right now, because Lord knows I'm not fucking slow walking through all this shit again. That's ridiculous. Damn, 2 shots. Oops. It's a Bethesda game. This is why I make a new save every session, because you never know when something's going to go wrong. Well, that's always a one-shot. I gotta figure out what a good Season 4 twist will be.
Or have them... Or have the next main character be like the dog, be like Grace Ashcroft.
We definitely have to have a blonde in my show somewhere. That's for sure. Have
the main character of the next season be like the main character of Resident Evil Requiem.
Maybe. Like, I don't know. You want to know what? You want to know something? I want to have it like the ending of La La Land. And I didn't see that movie, but I saw the meme for the ending. So that was kind of cool, actually. I want to do something like that. Just have a crazy ending like that. Just fuck with people one last time. It's actually a meme I saw. It was titled, when you finally start to forget about her, but she pulls up in your dreams like this. Like, damn, dude, what did you say fuck me for? Some dudes really write memes just to, like, hurt you. Girl brought back for Season 3 dies for real in Season 4. See, here's my problem. I definitely could not decide on an ending. I don't know if I want her to actually die for real. But what I'm thinking is, like, what if we just have an ending where, like, what if we film 3 different endings, like the movie Clue? He gets with one girl, he gets with the other girl. There's no harem ending, right? They're not gonna let me pull a Xenoblade and let him have both, right? That's not gonna happen, unfortunately, because
or all 3.
Yo, ¿por qué no los tres?
Rex does get with Nia.
I just discarded my changes. Apply. Perfect.
Yo, Watcher, get out of my face, bro.
We're gonna have an ending where he just does nothing. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to find my own true happiness and fulfillment. And we will have 3 different endings. We'll act out the last 10 minutes 3 different times. So that way, anyone wants a special ending, you don't feel like you lost. You pick which one's canon, we never make another ending again. And you might say it's not committal. I like to explore every possible outcome. Really what I'm talking about is a fucking video game. And then people will ask, why did you film the same ending 3 times? And I'll be like, because I like video games and I like having multiple endings. So you get to pick your ending, whichever one you think is the best.
No, this got me thinking about this idea I had for a Star Wars project. So,
Step 1.
what happens?
Fire Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, that too, but I know that won't happen. But essentially, okay, first the Vong get introduced into this new canon.
Secondly,
That's
they
the
kill
first.
Rey immediately, bodied.
Okay, I don't know about all that now. But yeah, so what happens is it starts off with, like, you know, the Sith Empire. They're like the Sith in the Old Republic MMO. Like, there's more of them. They were stupid. They decided to abandon the rule of two. The rule of two, you know. So what happens is the protagonist is just this Padawan. And he's getting frustrated because no matter what he's done, he can't seem to find a teacher find someone that can actually teach him, because all the Jedi Masters are literally just up in their arms about the tradition. Mind you, these are Jedi Masters okay, no, the whole Rey timeline doesn't happen, by the way.
Oh, okay, so automatically we have completely undone everything in the last 10 years.
So what happens is he's getting frustrated. His father, who's also a Jedi, because, you know, despite how many years it's been, you know, Luke's Jedi, the Jedi Order kind of continues from where Luke's was in the expanded universe. You know, he's upset. His father sees what's going on and asks him, so like, I heard something from, like, Master Jarl today that you were giving him a hard time. He's just talking about, oh, I'm frustrated. I'm just frustrated because no matter what I do, every Jedi Master just seems to think I'm not teachable, or they're being overbearing. Then he realizes, you know, maybe you should. The father tells him, you know, maybe you should just go out and think, or like just meditate. He goes to meditate in that room like Anakin was talking to Yoda. When he meditates, he starts to feel something in the Force. Like it's leading him somewhere. It leads him to the forest moon of Endor.
Oh my god, you fucking cheesy original sequel trilogy ass throwback. Ugh.
No. We gotta include the planet too. So then he's wondering why is it. He sees a face. He sees a face in his vision, and the face is just of somebody like just somebody who was wielding a lightsaber. And, you know, he tells his father, I had a vision. Maybe this person could be the one to teach me.
Son, that is fucking stupid.
He's like, his face, like, okay, can you describe his face? It was like, he shows him, and then the father recognizes him. That's impossible. That, yeah, you might want to give up on this, or like something Jedi. He tells him, well, the son asks why. Because we don't know what happened to this particular person. He left the order. He left the order when he was a Padawan. He was exiled from the order as a Padawan. So then he's like, why? Why was he exiled in the first place? So he's looking left and right, hoping like the masters don't, like, there are no like masters, because some of the Jedi. So I'm gonna tell you this. This is going to allude to the Jedi who didn't go with Revan and Malik, who thought, oh, we can't just go fighting the Mandalorians with anger. We need to meditate on this.
You know, I could poke so many holes in this, and it's not for lack of it being, it's not for it being bad, but like, you're asking people to know what happens in a 20-year-old video game, man. Like, yeah, we could speed run a fucking recap. That's not impossible, but
So then he goes,
I don't know. Yeah,
takes him to a room, and he tells him, "How much do you know about the Vong War?" Not much. All I know is that the Yuzon Vong had tried to invade the galaxy at one point and destroyed about 3 planets.
3? Oh, that would be
true. That's true. But 2 of those planets were actually destroyed by that person who you had that vision of. He's like, wait, what? Jedi destroy planets now? Like, no. He had to make a choice during the war to prevent the Vong from taking over the galaxy, and that was the only way to do it. So then he's like, so who is this guy?
Whose man?
This particular Jedi Padawan went with, well, a former member of the council who had also left after he had been banished. Because of the fact she felt like she was also the reason why he came into the Jedi Order.
This is sounding suspiciously like KOTOR 2, Max. Are you sure?
Yeah, we've taken elements from everything, bro.
Oh my god, okay, at least he's honest about it. Like, okay, I can't sit here and say I'll take elements from 50 different movies and then shit on him for it. Okay, continue.
So then it's like, so what's so weird about this guy? He said the father sits down, takes a breath. He has this look in his eyes. This 1,000-yard stare. Like he's remembering happier times. Like he's remembering how proud he was of this particular student.
Oh my god.
He tells him, this Padawan was my student. And he made a choice to go to war. But he only went to war to follow the person who had found him, who led him into the Jedi Order. What do you mean, led them? This particular Padawan was found on Korriban. The son
no one
says,
knows what Korriban is. I love this so much.
You mean the place where all the Sith spirits are, where not even the Sith themselves will want to stay in because of how dangerous it's become? Yes. No one knows what had happened, but this particular boy was raised on Korriban, around all the creatures of the dark side. It was like they were his family or something like that. Staying in the old Sith Academy and all this. The master who left the order after he was banished was the one that showed him the Jedi Order. She thought she would be the one to be his master. The council thought that it was a waste of time because they felt that he was just like Darth Nihilus.
Oh my god.
They felt the darkness in him.
This dude's shit is gonna get canceled before he even. I love it, Max, but like, you have to tell normies about this shit. Like, remember, everything Disney puts out has to be filtered through the eyes of a normie, you know? So
then he's like, so why did this guy get banished in the first place? The Jedi didn't want to go to war with the Vong because they thought it was too much to just come in with anger meeting anger. The son says, you mean just like how they did that to the Jedi exile after the Mandalorian War? Yes. This Padawan actually became a general in the war against the Vong, despite being only 16 years old. The Vong War was 3 years. The Padawan left for the Vong War at the age of 16.
14.
Eventually becoming a general at 19. Some say he was like the second coming of Revan, the way he was so charismatic, the way he led the armies.
Yo, the unapologetic name drops are crazy. I love it.
Like why he's like the second coming of Revan, and then
Who's
the
that?
father's like, well,
and we have switched the scene to Revan, and then the guy talks about Revan for like 5 minutes.
Well, the father's like, in particular, of course, he would be called the second coming of Revan, considering he's a descendant of Revan.
Oh my god.
He's like, wait, what? The Shans had a descendant? Wait, then how the hell did? Wait. Wait. The Jedi Archives depicted that there were no members of the Shan line during the Clone Wars. That was because after the whole, you got to play the Old Republic, Knights of
Bro,
Fallen
how much
Empire to
reading is
understand this.
required for this fucking show, Max?
Well, this particular, because I'm putting everything together.
I know, but like, is this a
Because
Disney
this
Plus
particular,
show?
no, well,
The answer is probably yes, dude. I love this, but like
this particular
yeah.
character he's looking for is somebody who's essentially like a Force caller. Just a name I want to drop here. Essentially, he can speak to Force ghosts, and essentially, while he was raised on the Sith Temple, the Sith Academy, all by himself, surrounded by these dark side animals and all this, the Sith spirits, some of the Sith spirits there took an interest and decided we're not going to train him to be a Sith.
Okay.
We're just going to train him to be in between, be a Grey Jedi. They didn't know the term yet.
You know,
so why
just...
did he leave? Wow. So I don't get it. If he's a descendant of Revan, what happened with all the Shans? Most of the Shans decided to stay away from the Jedi Council because some say that they felt the darkness. It was as if they knew Palpatine was manipulating things from the sidelines with such the experience they had, considering the fact that Revan and Malak were turned to the dark side at one point in their lives, and nobody was able to understand it. The son tells him, I saw a forest, little creatures,
nasty little fuckers.
They go to like the temple archives, and they're like, they go looking into like the what is the encyclopedia of like wildlife and life forms and all this.
I'm just letting you know
He's
you have
like,
5 minutes because I'm gonna end the stream it up.
They're sifting through everything, and then he says, "Oh, wait, stop! That's what I saw." He's like, These are the Ewoks?
Oh,
your mysterious Jedi is staying on the forest moon of Endor?
With Ewoks. And he's related to Revan. Why don't they play some Star Wars jazz in the background, too? Some cantina music.
Some jizz?
Okay, you have no time left. Anyway, I can't believe he just said that. Like, I intentionally went out of my way to not say that. I literally went out of my way to not say it. And what does he do? All right, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You have any final words, Max? No, I'm not mad at you. I kind of want to chill, actually. I'm not going to lie. Space King is a male power fantasy and very funny. Okay, there you go. See, he's got it. You need to write this down, by the way, Max. All your good ideas right now. Open up Word, open up fucking Notepad, and write it the fuck down, all right? No, I'm serious, because you're going to forget. Fortunately, this video exists. You can rewatch it.
Oh, no. I've been thinking about this for a while.
All right, then put it to paper. Goose Stream. See, Devin says it's a Goose Stream, and Viv says I know a lot, but even I'm somewhat lost. Yeah, you kind of have to play like 10 different games to know what...
All I will suggest to you guys is play the Old Republic MMO, play the expansion Knights of the Fallen Empire. Of course, you have to play KOTOR 1 and 2. And of course, if you've already watched the original and prequel trilogy, I'm not going to ask you to watch the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, I like to pretend the sequel trilogy never happened sometimes. MMO, no, but it's like a BioWare game. It doesn't have that much MMO stuff. Yeah, always have a backup of everything you care about, because if you lose it someday, I promise you that existential pit drop in your belly is going to make you go to a dark place. And we should only stay in the light, gentlemen. What was I going to say after that? I don't even know. Any final words, Max?
We'll be playing next stream, and maybe, hopefully, we'll finish KOTOR.
Yeah, thankfully Oblivion didn't permanently glitch out. That was insane. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Thankfully, I have all next week off.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Okay. All right. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Narg. Thanks, was it Zakai? I forget his name. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. Zakari. And thanks everyone else who showed up. Much appreciated. I'm gonna go chill now. I'm gonna kick my feet up and then try to start rendering, get some sleep. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Death Stranding, and tomorrow will also be some Donkey Kong footage because I like it. Donkey Kong's fun, you know? All right. See you later, party people. Enjoy. Toodaloo. Farewell. Hasta luego. Later. That's the, you know what, actually, hold on. I got the perfect thing to play.
Ain't nothing changed. Alert! Your favorite show is on now. Don't sweat the technique. Kids love it. Pretty sweet.
And my favorite.
Quitting time.